When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation. Mark 13:14. But when you shall see the abomination of desolation. When you therefore, or but when you shall? When you therefore shall, but when you shall. Those are very different. Saying but this or therefore this. But is like contrary. Therefore is like because of that, now this. So I'm not going to have both. What does Luke have? And when you shall see Jerusalem. I want to go with therefore instead of but. When you, from both Matthew and Mark and Luke, and I'll have when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation and Jerusalem surrounded with armies. Yeah. When you is all three. Therefore is Matthew all three shall see. Matthew, the abomination of desolation. Mark, the abomination of desolation. You know, I'm thinking I should start with Jerusalem compassed with armies. Luke has something very strange. Then know that the desolation thereof is near. I wonder if that is the abomination of desolation spoken by Matthew and Mark. Then that means that Jerusalem surrounded with armies is not the abomination of desolation, which I already knew, but Luke says it's near. Matthew says when you see it. You know what? I'm going to start with Luke because it says it's near, as opposed to Matthew and Mark saying this is it, when you see the abomination of desolation. So I'll save the and for just before the abomination of desolation. And you therefore shall see. Now in Luke only, Jerusalem compassed with armies. Then know that the desolation thereof is near. Okay, and before you're fleeing, and the abomination of desolation. Oh, maybe then I can have but when you see this. That's when you leave. I'll have but for the second part. But when you see. This is Mark. I won't have shall be combined. I don't like that repetition. And so this C is going to be only Matthew and Luke, orange. When you, also orange. I could have the and at the beginning from Luke because I don't use that at the second part anymore. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And from Luke at the beginning. Just Matthew and Mark. Abomination of desolation. Spoken of by Daniel the prophet. Mark, comma, spoken of by Daniel the prophet. Okay, so that's both. spoken of by Daniel the prophet. Mark has standing where it ought not. Matthew is standing in the holy place. Well, I guess it ought not to be standing in the holy place. Standing, I think, in the holy place first, where it ought not. Now Matthew continues, whoso reads, let him understand, and that's in parentheses. Mark has in parentheses, let him that reads understand. Whoso reads, let him, or let him that reads. Whoso would be, I guess, gender neutral, not him. But I'd have to have him anyway if I do whoso. Whoso reads, let him understand. So I guess I have to have let him. Since I have to have him, I'm going to go with Mark. Let him that reads. Let him is both. Reads, understand is both. But that is only Mark. And when you therefore shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near. But when you see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place where it ought not, let him that reads understand.